Kahapon naduduwag na ang Chinese Foreign Ministry. Nakikiusap na itigil na ng Pilipinas at US ang tila paghahamon ng gulo. Pero hindi pa nga dyan natatapos ang paghahanda ng US sa posibilidad ng digmaan. Kasunod kasi ng live fire exercises at massive airstrike exercises ng F-22 Raptor, nagulat ang lahat nang may biglang sumulpot na dambuhalang attack submarine sa Philippine Rise. Yes, hindi lang dapat sa West Philippines si tayo nakaalerto, dapat sa Philippine Rise din. Nagmula nga sa Guam ang fast attack submarine na USS Asheville at magsasagawa raw ang taksab ng familiarization sa Philippine Sea. Alam nyo na, just in case na magkagera nga, alam kung saan to ipapwesto sa digmaan at kung saan to po pwedeng umatake laban sa kalaban. Walang live fire exercises na isinagawa. Pero kung nagpasabog to ng missile, iyak irereklamo na naman to ng Chinese Foreign Ministry. Hindi nyo ba napapansin? Dumadami na ang deployment ng sasakyang pandigma ng US dahil kasi to sa nakaraang rotation and resupply mission. Hindi lang kasi China Coast Guard ang nandoon. May nakatago rin at nakabantay na Chinese Navy warship. Dito anumang oras nga ay pwede tayong atakihin yan. Ano ang gagawin ng Pilipinas? Tutunganga na lang ba? Syempre hindi. Kung nakaalerto raw ang China sa giyera, pues dapat mas handa tayo sa kanila.
Well, I think the Chinese Navy has always been present. It's just that they stand in the background. I think even in the last incident, they were really also the backgrounds. Definitely it's a concern, of course, because we don't know what they're thinking about this. The point is that between us and them, they have been steadily increasing the number of vessels. So, malinaw na yung any escalation in that area is not because of us, but really because of them.
Napakaganda raw ng aksyon ni Pangulong Marcos. Dito ay pinapakita na kahit lugi ang Pilipinas sa giyera, lamang tayo sa utak. Tama lang ang paghahanap ng tropa ni Pangulong Marcos. Dahil pag hindi ito ginawa ng Pilipinas, hindi lang West Philippine Sea ang bye-bye na, kundi probinsya na tayo ng China.
He's simply declaring that the Philippines will not just take this sitting down. We will try to respond to this situation at sea, what's going on in Ayungin. It doesn't necessarily mean that we were going to be entering into a fight. No? Countermeasures includes all possible diplomatic responses to any wrongful activity. So it can include everything from talking with your friends and allies to impose joint actions short of armed conflict actually. So it's not a signal that we will be heading into a fight. It's just a signal that we're not taking this sitting down.
Sawa na nga ang Pilipinas sa puro protesta lang. Kung hindi madaan sa maayos na usapan noon, ngayon subukan natin sa persahan. Yan ang gusto ng China, di ba? Ang magkagulo. Yan ang ibibigay ngayon ni PBBM. Pero ano na ang nangyayari sa China ngayon? Mukhang naduduwag na.
Yes. But again, diplomatic protest is only one of a range of actions. It also happens to be extremely necessary in this case because there has to be a record of what happened from our perspective as well as the legal position that we hold to as that arises. So even if we have to file 1,000 diplomatic protests, then we have to file 1,000. It's simply part of it's part of the course. So the thing here is that this means that it's not just diplomatic protests that we will be looking at now. We can also start looking at other means, other ways of responding to these acts of China.
Kayo, anong masasabi nyo sa tuloy-tuloy na responde ng US? Ikomento sa baba ang inyong saloobin.